After studying this module, you shall be able to know the meaning of market segmentation, understand the basis of market segmentation, analyze the various forms of market segmentation strategies, describe the concept of target market, positioning and differentiation, understand the factors that have to be kept in mind while selecting the target market, specify the target market strategies, evaluate different positioning strategies, evaluate the differentiation strategies. Introduction. Buyers, if taken collectively, are considered as a market. In general, every market have the buyers with the heterogeneous characteristics. Thus, taking that heterogeneous market and dividing that into various subgroups of individual who tend to be homogeneous is significant aspects is known as market segmentation. Concept. To understand the concept, let us take an example, which is one way of market segmentation. Of late, almost everyone is using the mobile phones. So, the buyers of a mobile phone collectively forms a market. Being a marketer, I will analyze the market on the basis of purchasing power of the consumers and on the basis of different purchasing capacity. I will divide the market into various subgroups of consumers, and then I will get in a particular group or segment of consumers. All the consumers will have the same purchasing power. Now, in the example, a marketer will be able to exercise different marketing mix for different segments, helping him to meet the requirement of the consumers, yet at the same time achieving his goals and objectives such as profit earning or facing the competition or best allocation of limited resources. Unlike the example, to form different segments, one may take any base according to the needs of the marketer, such as age of a consumer, needs of the consumer, geographical location of the consumer, etc. The basis of market segmentation will be discussed in the later part of the module. In the broader concept, market segmentation could be done in the following manner. First, identifying the block of consumers. Second, bifurcating the block into the segments. Third, designing the marketing mix that suits the segment. The concept of the market segmentation can be illustrated as follows. The total market is being seen as a one major block, which is divided into the various subparts, which is the fully segmented market. Basis of market segmentation. There could be various bases to create market segmentation, and there is no rule of thumb in this regard. However, segments could be made on the basis of profile of consumers. The profile of consumers again can be analyzed in two aspects. First is personal attributes. In personal attributes, we have geographical location of the consumers. The bifurcation of the consumers can be made on the basis of their geographical locations, such as rural-urban basis, on the basis of zones like north, south, east and west, on the basis of states, districts, cities or towns. Demographic and social economic characteristics. It is the most common approach to segment the market, where the buyers are analyzed on the basis of size, density and the distribution of population in terms of age group, family size, income, sex, education, religion, etc. Psychographic characteristics. The psychographic characteristics include personality of an individual such as aggressiveness, dominance, motivation and lifestyle of the consumer. The second is response of the consumer. Under response of the consumer, we have expected benefit from the product. Different consumers have different expectations of the benefit derived from the product, such as prestige, economy, resale value, durability, efficiency, etc. Usage of the product. The consumers can be segregated on the basis of quantity or frequency of the product purchased or used by consumers. Consumers can be divided on the basis of large, medium, small, non-users of the product. Loyalty towards the product. The consumers can be bifurcated on the basis of loyalty towards the existing product of the firm. The basis could be strictly loyal, moderately loyal, or non-loyal. Responses on occasion. At times, the consumer reacts in a different manner at the time of occasions. A customer who considers his purchasing power in general may spend an extra sum at the time of an occasion. So, a marketer has to design a special marketing mix, keeping in view the purchasing behavior of consumer at the time of different occasions. Types of market segmentation. There are various strategies to create market segmentation. However, it could be divided into three main categories. First, undifferentiated marketing. It is a kind of market segmentation strategy which is applied when there is only one product and that product is offered to every consumer irrespective of consumer's profile. For instance, a famous internet mobile connection service, Idea, is offered to every consumer, whether it's a youth or a middle-aged person or an elderly person which is falling in any strata of income, to have internet connection and have access to any kind of knowledge. Basically, undifferentiated marketing is done to have cost effectiveness, because under this strategy one has to have only one product and one marketing program to cater all needs of the consumers. Economies of scale could be achieved due to the single product's production at the large scale. Due to the low cost of the production, profit maximizes. But the limitation to this type of market segmentation strategy is that it is unable to cater specific needs of consumers. As a result, it is unable to counter the competition. As the name itself is suggesting, undifferentiating marketing means no differentiation in respect to the segmentation is done. This could be explained with the help of the following diagram. The undifferentiated marketing segment strategy can be illustrated where the total market is not differentiated and not segmented. Second is differentiated marketing. As the name itself is suggesting, differentiated marketing means when the marketer decides to operate in the different segments of the market with different products and different marketing programs for each segment. By implementing this strategy, the marketer can have an edge over the competitors, as the marketer is able to cater the different needs of the different consumers. Creating different segments help marketer to customize the product according to the needs of the different segmentations, helping the marketer to fetch an additional sale in each segment. The example of this is automobiles manufacturing company Ford, which offers different segments of the cars such as hatchback, sedan, luxury cars in petrol and diesel version to the different segments of the consumers having different requirements and income level. The limitation of this marketing strategy is that due to the product differentiation, the product alteration cost increases and thereby increasing all the costs associated to the product. The differentiated marketing segmentation strategy can be illustrated in the following way, where the whole market is divided into 4 different segments, namely segment A, segment B, segment C and segment D. Third is concentrated marketing. When a company decides not to go for the whole market and rather to go for few segments of the market, this strategy implies that rather going for a small share of the whole market, one must concentrate on the larger share of a small or sub-market. The advantages of this kind of market segment strategy is that the company achieves a strong position in that sub-market and is able to cater the needs and demands of the consumers in that sub-market. The company thus becomes specialist in that sub-market. In this type of marketing strategy, companies puts all its efforts and resources towards on that very sub-market. The company enjoys cost effectiveness because of the product specialization. The disadvantage of this marketing strategy is putting all the eggs in one basket. That means the sub-market becomes vulnerable to severe competition. This strategy also makes company concentrate more on one segment and neglecting others, which is not suitable in today's competitive world. This could be explained with the help of a diagram, where the whole market is there, but a company is concentrating only on the red area, that is a specific target market. The next is concept of targeting. Targeting is not synonymous with the market segmentation. In fact, market segmentation is the first step to targeting. Through market segmentation, a business organization is able to divide the market into segments, and those segments that the business decides to adopt as its market. The chosen segment must be accessible, sustainable, measurable, obtainable, and profitable. Since it is not feasible for the business organization to cater to large diverse markets, they break the market into segments and then concentrate their marketing efforts on one or few segments. The target market refers to the market segments to which particular goods or services are marketed. In other words, it refers to a group of consumers a business organization wants to direct its marketing efforts to and market its products or services. It is essential for a business organization to identify its target market for the development of a marketing plan. On the basis of the target markets, the business organization can modify their product, choose an appropriate pricing strategy, decide the distribution channel, and develop suitable promotion strategies. Factors to be considered while selecting a target market. There are two important factors which every organization shall consider while selecting its target market. These are as follows. First, overall attractiveness of the segment, which should have the following characteristics. Measurable. The purchasing power, size, and the characteristics of the target market should be measurable. Substantial. The size of the target market should be large enough to devise a separate marketing mix. Accessible. The target market can be efficiently reached and served. Profitability. The target market should be capable of generating profits. Growth potential. There should be scope for the target market to grow. Second, the firm's objectives, resources, and capabilities. There has to be a fit between the target market and the objectives, resources, and capabilities of the firm. Target market strategies. The business organization can use any of the following strategies for selecting the target market. Single segment strategy. This is the strategy also known as concentration strategy. Under this strategy, the business organization develops a product and markets it to a specified and very well defined segment of consumers. The business organization following these strategies need to develop a specialized marketing plan that caters to the need of the target market. This strategy is more effective in case of small business organizations that have limited resources, as it enables the organization to achieve a strong position in a specific market segmentation. The business organizations following this strategy are successful because they are able to understand the needs of the segments and achieve a strong presence in the market. Moreover, the organization following the strategies enjoy operating economies due to specialization of their production, distribution and promotion. However, this approach has certain disadvantages. There is a possibility that a competitor may invade the segment or the segment may turn sour. Also, there is a risk of ignoring some of the other potentially profitable segments. Selective specialization. This strategy is also called as differentiated marketing or multi-segment marketing. Under this strategy, the business organization selects multiple segments, each of which is objectively attractive and appropriate, and designs different products for each segment. A separate marketing plan is made for each segment to meet the needs of the consumers. This strategy creates more sales but increases the cost of doing business. It gives the businesses the advantages of the diversifying firm's risk. However, the business organizations following this strategy should have resources and ability to produce and market in more than one segment. Product specialization. Under this strategy, the business organization creates one primary product and modify it to meet the needs of the different market segments. The business organization uses all resources on the single product. If used correctly, this strategy can be very efficient. Since the organization will produce one product, they can streamline factory floors and service quality can also be improved. Moreover, the organization will be able to negotiate with the suppliers more effectively and concentrate on their core value offering. Product specialization helps organization build strong reputation. Bajaj Auto, with its specialization in two-wheeler market, has been using this strategy effectively. However, product specialization involves some risk. If any competitor is able to come out with a more attractive version of the product or maybe a better product, the business organization will lose lot of money. Because of the improvement in the technology, the product might become outdated if the business organization is not able to adapt to the latest technology. Market specialization. Under this strategy, the business organization concentrate on serving many needs of the particular market. They offer an array of different products to serve that one particular market segment. All the resources and capabilities that organization possesses are used in the meeting of the needs of the particular segment. The business organization following this strategy gains strong reputation in segment being served. However, there is a possibility of the segments shrinking in the size, which could lead to losses for the organization. Full market coverage. Under this strategy, the business organization decides to serve all segments of the market by manufacturing all the products they might need. This form of strategy can be undertaken by only large business organizations. This strategy can be implemented through two ways: undifferentiated marketing or differentiated marketing. In undifferentiated marketing, the business organization ignores the segments and treats the whole market as one. The business organization designs a product and develops a market plan that will appeal to whole market as a whole. The organization relies on the mass production, mass distribution and mass advertising. Since the product line is narrow, the cost of research and development, production, advertising, inventory management and transportation are low. The business organization is able to turn its lower cost into the lower price and attract price sensitive customers. This strategy is being used by Coca-Cola. In differentiated marketing, the organization comes up with the new product for each segment. They also have a separate marketing plan for each segment. This strategy leads to the higher sales at the higher costs. The business organization is able to diversify the risk among different products. However, organization following this strategy should be careful of over-segmenting the market. Companies like Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble and Unilever have been successful in adapting this strategy. Positioning, concept and positioning strategies. The concept of positioning was first popularized by L. Rees and Jack Trout in the book Positioning: A Battle for Your Mind. Positioning refers to the act of designing business organization's image and the image of the brand or products in such a manner that it occupies a distinctive place in the minds of the customers. Positioning enables a business organization to communicate the essence of the brand, explain consumers how their product is different from that of the competitors and what goals they can achieve by using this product. The positioning strategies can be developed through a number of ways. The attributes of the product, application of the product, competition level, the type of consumers involved can be used to develop positioning strategies. The positioning strategies are as follows. First, strategy based upon customer benefits. The positioning strategy focuses upon the benefits that the customers derive or the characteristics of the product that have been ignored by the competitors. In the motorbike sector, some motorbikes emphasize on power, some on fuel economy, some on looks and some on durability. For instance, Hero Honda cycles have positioned their motorbikes as stylish and durable. Many business organizations try to position their brand or product using two or more characteristics simultaneously. This approach enables business organizations to increase their product life and gives their brand an extra edge over the competitors. For example, Procter & Gamble's Head and Shoulder shampoo positions itself as an anti-dandruff and anti-hair fall shampoo. Second, strategy based on the price quality approach. Customers generally have the perception that the products that are priced high are of good quality. For example, a person visiting a mall to buy a t-shirt is likely to find different price range of the t-shirts ranging from rupees 500 to 5000. When he sees a t-shirt of rupees 500, he is likely to feel that it is of substandard quality since it is not priced high. This approach of associating price with the quality is used by many business organizations to position their product offering. Products such as perfumes, leather goods, clothes use this strategy. Even within the same product category, many brands try to appeal on the price-quality relationship. For instance, in the watch category, Rado and Timex serve the same purpose. However, Rado charges exceptionally high prices as compared to Times because of its superior quality and features. If Rado reduces the price of their range of watches, they will not be able to project themselves as a quality-driven brand. Third, strategy based on the use or application. In this strategy, a business organization positions its product offering through the uses that the customers can derive by using the product. This strategy is used to expand the market for the brand and the product. The business organization need to come out with the innovative ways through which their product can be used. For instance, washing machine, which was initially designed for convenience of the consumers while washing clothes, is now being used to wash minerals and chemicals. Similarly, Nescafe coffee, which was originally advertised in winters as a hot beverage, today can be used all year because of introduction of the cold coffee. Fourth, strategy based on the product user. In this strategy, the business organization associates the product with a particular class or type of users. This is usually done through celebrity endorsements. The business organization adopting this approach expect that the celebrity will influence the image of the product by reflecting their own image. For example, Lux soap has always used famous Bollywood celebrities right from Leela chitness to Aishwarya Rai to Priyanka Chopra to project the image of the product. Fifth, strategy based on the product class. In this strategy, the business organization tried to promote two products that lie in the same product class simultaneously. This strategy helped to increase the market share of both of the products. It is often used as a sales promotion strategy. The business organization offers the consumers a product that works or has a relation to an initial product that is known and trusted by the consumers. For example, if a business organization manufactures both toothpaste and toothbrush, they can position the toothpaste and toothbrush together. They could give a free or discounted toothbrush with one tube of toothpaste. This way, the business organization will be able to increase the chances that the consumer will buy or at least try both the products. Sixth, strategy based on the cultural symbols. In this strategy, the business organization tries to discover something that the consumer would find meaningful and that is not being used by the competitors to associate with their brand or product. The business organizations following this strategy try to build strong cultural ties with the consumers of the country in which they are operating. This strategy helps to increase value of the brand as it is easier for the consumer to remember something that is meaningful to them. The Maharaja used by Air India as its logo symbol symbolized the Indian tradition of welcoming guests and giving them lot of respect. Seventh, strategy based upon competition. Business organization following this strategy keeps their competitors as, business organization following this strategy keep their competitors as benchmarks and devise strategies accordingly. The competitors act as a frame of reference around which the positioning needs to be designed. The business organization makes attempt to show consumers that their product is superior to that of the competitors or as good as that of competitors. This strategy is especially useful if the competitors have an established image that has been built over years. Business organizations following this strategy generally use the comparative advertising. For example, this was used by Pepsodent toothpaste, which tried to show Colgate's product in the bad light. Differentiation. Differentiation refers to the process of distinguishing a product or service from that of the competitors so as to make it more appealing to the target market. In other words, differentiation is a marketing strategy that can be employed by the business organizations to make a distinction between their product and the products being offered by the competitors. Differentiation strategies. Following are the ways through which the business organization can differentiate their offerings from that of the competitors. First, personal differentiation. Organization can differentiate by employing well-trained employees and gain competitive advantage. For example, Singapore Airlines is known throughout the world because of their flight attendants. Similarly, McDonald's staff is known for being courteous, and IBM personnel are known for professionalism. Second, channel differentiation. Business organizations can differentiate their product from that of competitors by efficiently designing their distribution channels, coverage, expertise, and performance. For example, the success of Caterpillar in the construction equipment industry is partly based on the advanced channel development. The dealers of the Caterpillar's equipments can be found in more locations as compared to that of the competitors and far better trained and reliable. In the cosmetic industry, Avon, Dell in the computer industry, and Eureka Forbes in the vacuum cleaning industry have been able to differentiate themselves from the competitors by developing and efficiently managing their channels of distribution. Third, image differentiation. Image refers to the way business organization or its products are perceived by consumers. The image of the business organization conveys its characters and value proposition. It is essential for the organization to create convincing, persuasive and powerful image to gain the competitive advantage and differentiate themselves from the competitors. For example, Marlboro has created macho cowboy image which has struck a chord with the majority of cigarette smoking population and is the reason behind the large market share enjoyed by the company. Summary. It is the fact when the different market reacts differently towards one marketing program, there is the need to have market segmentation where different consumers are divided into various subgroups on the basis of consumers' homogeneous significant aspects. Market segmentation helps to have win-win situation for both consumers and marketer as consumers gets the kind of product he wants and at the same time marketer is able to fetch higher profits by catering large number of consumers. Target market refers to the group of consumers the business organization want to direct its marketing efforts to and sell its product or services. Target marketing strategies: single segment specialization, segment specialization, product specialization, market specialization, full coverage. Positioning refer to an act designing business organization's image and the image of their brand or product in such a manner that it occupies a distinctive place in the minds of the consumers. Positioning strategies could be based on the consumer benefit, price quality approach, use or the application, product users, product class, cultural symbols and competition. Differentiation refers to the process of distinguishing a product or service from that of competitors so as to make it more appealing to the target market. Differentiation strategies: personal differentiation, image differentiation and channel differentiation.